everyone, Rory Cummins here at Clients First Property Group, powered by eXp Realty. I am sitting right now in the house at 6910 Providence Lane West in South Charlotte. If you're familiar with the Providence Road corridor that kind of goes from uptown all the way down into the south area towards Waxhaw, this house is kind of at that midpoint in South Charlotte. You're maybe about 5 to 8 minute drive to get to the Arboretum, which is a huge shopping center. If you're not familiar, tons of shopping, restaurants and whatnot. And about 20-25 minutes north of here, you get to the uptown area of Charlotte, and a little bit further from there, you get to the airport as well. So very centrally located, not quite as convenient of a location as some of the neighborhoods north, but you're kind of trading off too because it's definitely less busy, I would say, down in the south end Charlotte area, just overall. So at the end of the day, great schools, good area. You're on a nice large flat quarter-acre lot here. And more about this house itself. It's a 2-story, 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, almost 3,700 heated square feet. It was built by James Custom Homes. It's a brand new construction house. And we're going to go take a look. So let's go take a look and check it out. All right, so walking in here from the front porch area right here into the foyer, you're kind of opened right up here to this open floor plan area for your dining room. And the main living area right here, you can kind of see front to back of this house. Lots of natural light, I will point out, in the house itself, which is always a nice feature. Just to kind of get your bearings as well, as you do come in the front door, you do have a small little coat closet right here. And right next to that is your powder room. Nothing too fancy, but I do want to point out the price point of this home is well below what I'm used to seeing compared to a lot of the new construction houses that I am walking. So you are getting a lot of value for the money in this house for the square footage and the number of bedrooms and location that you're going to be in. So here's the family room right here. As I said, very open and airy with the amount of natural light that you have throughout. And you've got this nice little butler's pantry right here with wine storage. Looks like beverage center on one side, wine storage on the other with the cabinetry. There's no bar sink, but it plays its part. Here's your drop zone right here, right off of the garage. It's a side load garage. It does not include the yard equipment, but it is a nice big 2-car garage, and it's got plenty of natural light from the windows that it's got as well. So nice to have a side load instead of a front load garage. And then also you have a little coat closet right here as well next to your drop zone. And then as you come back around from the family room, here's your kitchen. Plenty of cabinetry in this kitchen itself. I think they did a great job too on the actual configuration of their cabinets. I like their variation of the upper cabinets. They got these little drawers right here with some glass accents and whatnot. You've got a 6-burner gas range, pro hood, double oven right here stacked, a GE profile on the dishwasher, cafe appliances as well for your fridge and your microwave drawer. Nice big huge quartz island. They've got seating for 4 right now. You could probably squeeze in 5 bar stools there if you needed it. And then you've got this nice automatic lighted pantry. Not a huge walk-in pantry, but it is definitely big enough for family. Sometimes you can lose some square footage anyway with these massive pantries, but T&G on the ceiling with some beams for your family room too. And I didn't point it out earlier, but you do have a lot of wainscoting over there in the dining room area and the foyer. So they definitely went pretty heavy on the trim throughout the house, so I do appreciate seeing that. This is pretty open for the sunroom. It switches over to tile flooring from the site finished white oak hardwoods that are throughout the whole house, first and second floor. And obviously, with this being a sunroom, you have tons of glass all around. You have an electric fireplace on both sides, which is kind of cool. They went with the kind of like a stone stack surround right here. whereas on this side, they went with a tile surround with the mantle. But it looks to be two separate back-to-back electric fireplaces. And we'll go ahead and check out this guest room really quick before we go outside. Pretty spacious for the downstairs guest bedroom. Obviously, you could use this for an office if you wanted. They didn't really put anything fancy in for the lighting. I guess they just figure to each his own on that. A lot of people just want to come in here and customize fans or chandeliers or whatever, so they just went with a bland fixture. But for the shower, you do have a custom tile shower in here. And you got tile floors with the quartz countertops as well. Looks like a 48-inch vanity. Very neutral on the finishes in this house. So I do think it would appeal to a lot of people in terms of what they chose for hardware and fixtures and lights and colors and whatnot. This sunroom does have a slider door right here as well. Kind of a nice feature to have. So just to show you the outside really quick, you've got a brick patio right here with 2 steps down to get your flat quarter-acre backyard here. It is pretty open to your neighbors the way they've got the fencing. I'm sure you could put in more privacy trees. They've got some Leland cypress in the back there. And you do have one mature tree in the back as well. But pretty clean slate. Cement board siding on the house as well. And it looks like they've got either zoysia or Bermuda sod for grass instead of fescue, which I always prefer. It's way less maintenance and cost to maintain, and it looks way better. For the upstairs, again, a continuation of your site-finished white oak flooring. And just to kind of stay to the left here, we'll make a little tour. This is if you're facing the front of the house, this would be the back right bedroom, which looks out to the backyard. And it's got its own little walk-in closet right here. Nothing overly big, but just nice to have that. And then right next to that is your hall bathroom. So we've got tub with a tile surround all the way to the ceiling, quartz countertops for the vanity itself, and tile floors. And then this bathroom would serve that bedroom I just came from, because this bedroom, which is on the front right corner of the house, actually has its own ensuite bath with full tile surround as well and tile floors. And it has just a basic double closet reach in right there. And then right here in the middle hallway area that serves kind of the whole upper floor is your laundry room. Your utility sink right here with some storage above. It's got a little reach-in closet for shelving. Kind of serves as a nice little linen closet. And they actually have a ventilated door here as well, louvered door. Coming around here, this would be your bonus room. No closet in here, so it is technically a bonus room. But definitely a lot of space. It's always hard to give you guys like a good impression of the overall size of these rooms when I do these videos. I try not to make it too wide angle because it's disorienting, but it is definitely big enough for that. And then here is the middle bedroom right here. It's got a little reach-in closet as well for the double doors. This is probably the smallest of all the rooms upstairs, but it's still a pretty good size. You could easily do a queen size bed in here. I don't think I would do a king, and then over here is your master. I will point out you've got the double doors opening here, so it's nice, just to have this space coming through here. You got a nice tray ceiling as well for the master itself, and plenty of room in here. I mean, this is a staged home, but you can see you've got plenty of room for additional furniture if you need it. 2 windows on the back. And then over here, Opens up to your huge master bath here. We've got 2 separate vanities on both ends, a big freestanding tub, and a large dual head shower right here. You basically got on the wall with a shower seat. And then water closet right here, tucked on the outer corner. Got this fancy light up here as well. They went with the T&G as well on the ceiling and that back wall for accent. And the glass block window next to the tub. And then tucked in back here is your master closet. Plenty big. They've got a little peninsula right here for folding and additional storage. They've got, you know, a little placard right here, custom closets by California Closets for the overall design. So plenty of room in here to do whatever you need to do. And again, for the price of this house, for South Charlotte being brand new construction, it definitely provides a lot of value on the whole. So that concludes our tour. There's another house directly next door to this that I'm also going to be shooting a video on that's also by the same builder. So I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on that one as well. So stay tuned for that video to come out. These houses are side by side. And again, great area, great neighborhood, good schools in the area as well, and very conveniently located. So a lot of value, I think, with this house. And I think they did a really good job too on the details and the trim and everything. So I will see y'all in the next video. Do subscribe and feel free to leave me a comment or a question. Always happy to answer anything I can, and I will see y'all in the next video.